You know, very pleased for our team to come in here to a tough venue at Rentschler Field and come away with the victory, given some of the adversity that we faced, and again, give UConn credit. They caused some of that adversity, but I thought our guys really hung in there and made plays when they needed to make the plays, and very proud of them for that. And we're 3-0, first time since 2001, and we've got a lot of things we got to get better, but there's a lot of things we did well tonight, and I think sometimes that happens when you have a young team. But the one thing is they never lost their composure, they never lost their poise. But with the production that we had offensively, I felt we should have had more points, and I thought we gave up a little bit too many yards, defensively. But we came here to stop the run. We did stop the run, very well. I mean, they only had 30 yards. What was it? 70 some yards, I guess. 79 yards rushing. My reader's on, so I can't see. So again, overall, it was just a great team victory and something that we're very proud of. And like I said, just proud of our guys for hanging in there and overcoming some of the mistakes that we had. But again, give UConn credit; they caused us.
Questions?
Randy, what are the emotions, what you expected them to be being back here, and how do you feel just about getting them in and coming back here?
Well, this is a very special place for me and my family, and I appreciated everything that everybody did for me and did for our family, but did for the program here. I mean, when you take a look at what was accomplished, what myself and many others who were with me, when I was here, what we were able to accomplish here was really something special, and that's something that I'll never forget, and I'll always be grateful for the fan support, for the backing of the administration, and it's good to come back and have another great memory here at Rentschler Field, but now it's on the Maryland sideline, which pleases me tremendously. And but these are all things that we go with, and like I said, just like I said, I'll never lose the memories that I've had, here in Connecticut. And, being able to talk to some of those guys that I recruited and coached afterwards. I mean, that's what makes this game so special. It's not all the stuff you guys want to write about. I mean, that's the stuff that's what it's about. And and I appreciate them, coming up and talking to me. And it's like I said, I guess now that I can be the first person to win a game in Rentschler Field as a head coach at UConn and a visiting coach. So I established a record there too. So I'm glad that our guys allowed me to do that.
And you guys through the first couple games were pretty much rolling offensively. It became extremely easy to do. How did you think you guys responded to the adversity, as you mentioned, and especially this first couple drives looked like you guys didn't really have it?
Well, I knew we were going to get Connecticut's best shot. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Hank Hughes, Daryl Perkins, John Hooley, all their coaches. Tremendous amount of respect for them. And I knew that, with them having a week off, I knew they were going to put together a plan to take away what we were trying to do. And, but again, I'm proud of our guys because they hung in there. They never panicked. There was really never frustration on the sideline. And we just found a way to continue to do what we had to do to get a win. So I expected us to play better, not turn the ball over, but again, you got to give credit to Connecticut.
You had 500 yards again for the third straight game. I think CJ was responsible for 400 yards. Is he the difference in why you were able to do that?
Well, he is. I mean, he's a guy that throws the ball well, can run. I mean, you saw what he did out there, and you know, he's got some good weapons with him too. That's always positive. And he'll be the first to tell you, you know, he didn't get sacked tonight. You know, he stayed on our offensive line, kept him on his feet. And I thought that was good. But, you know, I think we create problems for people because of the skilled players that we have. You have CJ that's orchestrating all of it. And, you got Stefan, you got Dion, Dave Steinball, Brandon Ross, Laverne Jacobs made a nice play today. You know, Nigel King, thought hopefully, you know, he'll be okay. Malcolm Comer came in. So we have a lot of weapons, and you know, our offensive staff does a good job of creating problems for other people. But what we've got to do is we've got to take advantage of all the opportunities that we have, and most especially when we get down in the red zone. And that's been a bugaboo for us for the first 3 weeks. So hopefully we can get those things, you know, figured out and get better in that area.
Dex's interception seemed like the game-changing moment for you guys. How impressed were you with his performance tonight, and how hard was it to see him go down with that injury?
So, were you talking about Dexter?
Dexter, yes.
Yeah. You know, Dexter's been playing tremendous. He's been having a great year for us, and that was his interception in return for a touchdown was big. Put us up 14, and kind of I felt like when we got to that point that you know, we were in pretty good shape. I think it was 14, but I don't know. We'll have to see what the situation is with him. But you know, 2 picks, 1 for a touchdown. He's been a great leader for us. He's been working very, very hard, and hopefully he'll be okay, because I'd hate to see him not be able to, you know, finish out or miss a couple games or whatever the situation might be, because the kid has worked hard to put himself in that situation to have the success that he's had.
It was his shoulder?
Huh?
It was his shoulder?
Yeah.